guys, I'm Sumbul and welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be reviewing this Nude eyeshadow palette from the Balm Cosmetics, and I'll be talking about the packaging, showing you swatches, discussing the formulation of the shades, and then finally giving my final thoughts and opinions. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. So let's talk about packaging first. The palette, as you can see, is very flat and slim with a very vintage design on top, and it's very lightweight also, as compared to some of the other palettes I have, for example the Urban Decay Naked ones. So inside there is a large mirror, and then there are 12 eyeshades in total. And the palette also comes with a mini eyeshadow brush, and I will be discussing about this later in the video also. So moving on, I'll show you the swatches of all the shades. Okay, so as you can see, these are the swatches. So this is how the swatches look on my skin tone. Actually, you know what? I'll show you swatches from the Naked 3 palette also, from shades that are similar between the two palettes. So then you guys will get a better idea of the quality. So on my right arm are the swatches from the Naked 3 palette. And then on my left arm, the swatches are from the Nude palette. And as you can see, both of these palettes have eyeshadows that have very pink undertones. They're quite similar in appearance and pigmentation. So that's a good thing. The Balm Cosmetics palette is priced at £32, while the Naked 3 palette is priced at £39.50. So that's almost £40. And both of them have some similar shades, but the rest are quite different. So they're not the exact same palettes. So now let's talk about the formulation of the eyeshadows. So there's a mix of matte and shimmery shades. These are extremely pigmented and the color payoff is great. Just as they swatched beautifully on my hands, the same effect is translated to the eyes, and I found them super easy to blend, especially the shimmery shades, because the shimmery shades are very buttery and smooth in texture. The matte ones, especially the Friendly and the shade Fine, I found them to be a little bit dry and just a little bit difficult to blend. But they are still very pigmented. They are not very bad shades. They are just a little bit difficult to blend, but with a little work you finally get there. Other than that, the reason that I use them less often is because they don't normally go with my daily eye look. So the other ones are more wearable for me. So that is the main reason that these two shades tend to be ignored by me. The texture and the little bit difficulty to blend is not a huge problem in my opinion, because you do get there with a little effort. So that's not a huge issue. As far as the staying power is concerned, I found them to stay put pretty much all day, and they do not crease at all. I've been using my Urban Decay primer with them, so I don't know how well they perform without the primer. But as I said, that with the primer, they have stayed in place all day and they haven't creased one bit. I've done my whole eye look today with using these shadows. I'm just telling you so you know it's a complete palette, and a whole complete eye look can be done with just this palette. It's also a great thing if you're traveling, because you can just take one palette for eyeshadows. It's lightweight, it's complete, so problem solved. As for the brush, I don't think it's any good. The only time I would use it is if I don't have my other eyeshadow brushes with me, and then only I would use it for just packing some eyeshadow on the outer corner of my eye. Otherwise, don't even think about blending anything with it unless you have no other option left. For me, it's a thumbs up product. The colors are good quality and they really stand out. I love the buttery texture of the shimmer shades and the general smoothness of the matte shades. The eyeshadows were extremely usable and a breeze to work with, apart from the two matte shades that I've already mentioned before. The packaging is super practical too, with it being so lightweight and compact and having such a large mirror to work with. For me, this is more usable than my Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, which although is a great palette in itself, but I feel that the shades are not extremely practical for everyday use, as one or two of them have chunky glitter particles, while the rest of them are quite on the darker side. So not really ideal for everyday use, while on the other hand, this one is quite on the subtle side. So I prefer this for everyday use, and also because it's really light and compact, so I would certainly take this one to travel with me rather than the heavier Urban Decay Naked palettes. So this was all guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this review. If you like this video, don't forget to press the like button and comment and share this video. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more beauty videos. Your support means a lot to me. Until next time, stay beautiful.